I'm a CBT therapist, and one of the most common things I hear from clients is I can't switch my mind off, constant overthinking, and worst case scenarios, and it feels like your brain just won't stop. And most people try to deal with it the wrong way, and this is often by fighting their thoughts or trying to get rid of them. That doesn't work. So, in this video, I'm going to show you a clinical CBT technique called worry time, something I use with clients to help them contain worry instead of being controlled by it. By the end of this, you'll have a clear, practical way to stop anxiety from taking over your entire day. Let's get into it. First, let's understand what worry actually is. Worry is a chain of thoughts about potential future threats. It's your brain trying to prepare you to problem solve, to stay safe. The problem is, most worry isn't actually useful, and it falls into two categories. The first is practical worries. These are things that you can do something about, as you see here on the left, like paying a bill, replying to an email, or booking an appointment. The second type of worry is hypothetical, as you can see on the right. These are what if thoughts, things that may happen, but you have no control over them right now and cannot solve them. For example, what if the car breaks down? What if I'm late for work tomorrow? Now the problem is, we treat all worries like they need immediate attention. Our brain therefore never switches off. This is how anxiety becomes constant. So instead of trying to stop worry completely, CBT teaches you how to contain it. The first step of the technique is getting the worries out of your head and onto paper. Let me show you how. Now, through the day, when a worry pops up, instead of engaging with it, you must write it down. For example, before I go to bed, the situation is me going to bed. The anxiety rating is 100%, and the worry is, what if I'm late to work? The next column, hypothetical or real. Well, this is hypothetical because I have no control over it at all. And the final column, if real, is there something you can do about it? And the answer to this is no. However, if we're feeling anxious, the chances are we will want to respond to this as if it's a real worry. That may make me want to start to check Google Maps, leave earlier to get to work. However, this is a classic example of how anxiety is maintained because I'm trying to act on a hypothetical problem, which ultimately maintains anxiety. So just to summarize, you must write down your worries through the day as they appear, keeping this worry diary. The key here is not to analyze the worries in the moment. You are training your brain to understand, I do not need to deal with this right now, and I will come back to this later on. We will talk about what to do with these worries later on. Now, later on has arrived. What do we do with this list of worries that we've written throughout the day? And this is where worry time comes in. So instead of worrying all day, you must schedule a specific 10 to 15 minute window in the day, not too close to bedtime, ideally the same time every day, and the same place every day. For example, 6 p.m. sitting at the kitchen table. During the day when your worries come up, you write them down. You do not engage with them. You tell yourself, I will think about this later at my worry time. Then you return to what you were doing. When your scheduled worry time comes, you go through your list. Some of the worries will already feel less intense. Some may not even matter anymore. For the ones that remain, use the worry tree that was shared earlier and decide if action is needed or not. And what I mean by that is, do I need to do something about these worries? If the answer is no, worry away in your worry time. And notice how little control you have over all of the hypothetical worries that crossed your mind throughout the day. At the end of the 15 minutes, you must discard your worry diary that you've collated through the day. The key principles of this technique are: we are trying to retrain your brain. Right now, your brain thinks, I need to worry all the time to stay in control. Worry time teaches it, I only need to worry at this time, worry time, and over time. This frequency and intensity of worry reduces. Now, for this technique to be effective, you must practice worry time every single day consistently, and every fortnight you must reduce the worry time from 15 minutes to 13 minutes to 9 minutes to 7 minutes and all the way down to 0 until you do not need it anymore. Now, the aim of worry time is not to eliminate worry completely. That is not humanly possible. We just need to stop it from taking over our entire day. And this is one of the most effective ways to do that. If you found this helpful, save it and come back to when you need it. And if you want more CBT based techniques explained simply, like, comment and subscribe. Please do comment and share with me what kind of hypothetical worries are on your mind at the moment. Thank you for being here with me today.